Welcome to the All About PT podcast, episode numero ocho. That is 8 for my non-Spanish speaking listeners. The All About PT podcast is brought to you by the fine folks over at OrthoCore Physical Therapy. And right now, to you, the listener, they are offering a free injury screen. So go to www.orthocorept.com. Go to the contact section and mention that you want your free injury screen and you listen to the podcast and you want that for free. So, the fine people over at OrthoCore Physical Therapy are the best physical therapists in the state of Rhode Island. I am sure of it, and I am surely biased. But that doesn't mean that that should hold you back from going, because I think that if you are somebody who is injured and you're wondering where to go, a free injury screen is a great way to start, because you get an idea about what's going on with your injury, but you also get an idea of whether or not you and the physical therapist are a good match. So, go to www.orthocorept.com, go to the contact section, put in your information, say you have an injury, say you listen to the podcast, say you want your free injury screen, and they will be happy to get that set up. Now, without further ado, we go on to episode number 8. Myself and Kristi have a nice fireside chat about her recent blog post that I read in the last episode entitled The Importance of Postpartum Care. So Kristi and I dive into what she does as a women's health and pelvic floor specialist, as a PT. I can say firsthand that I am amazed at what she can do and the changes that she can make for women who have been pregnant, who have given birth. And most of these women either A, have been looking for help for a long time, or B, have had issues for a long time and didn't associate it to being pregnant. And it's really remarkable what she can do. So, without further ado, here we go. Podcast number 8 with Kristi on the All About PT podcast.
It's the All About PT podcast. Here's your host, award-winning physical therapist and fitness guru, Ian Manning.
And boom, we're live. Welcome to the podcast, episode number 8. And today is another read aloud, little bedtime story for y'all. And this one is going to be on the importance of postpartum care by Kristi Mason. And Kristi wrote this for us back on October 12th of 2020. For those of you who don't know, Kristi specializes in women's health. She's an absolute amazing asset to OrthoCore, and she has helped a lot of women out there to get past injuries that they honestly didn't even know they had, all stemming from giving birth and being pregnant. So this is a short little read aloud for the postpartum care, and Kristi and I will be diving into it a little bit deeper in the next podcast, letting her kind of pontificate on her thoughts, her approach, and I'm sure there's going to be lots of little great nuggets in there, so I'm really excited to interview her. So without further ado, here comes The Importance of Postpartum Care by Kristi Mason. To all the mothers out there, you deserve to be heard and cared for. The fourth trimester, known as the postpartum phase, is just as important as the first. The frustrating part is that during this phase, many women lack the support and care that they received all throughout pregnancy. Just because you gave birth doesn't mean your body is healed. You would never have an orthopedic surgery and be sent on your way without a protocol. In fact, a simple sprain is often given more attention in rehab than our pelvic floor. Your body went through a significant change for 9 months. Those changes are not magically back to normal in 6 weeks. Your pelvic floor muscles and abdominal muscles have been overstretched, causing postural changes along with weakness. This can lead to low back pain and leakage of urine with exercising, coughing, and sneezing. This is not normal. Another important change that should be assessed are the bones that make up the pelvis. Your pelvis could still be in an open birth position. Our pelvis is our powerhouse, so if those bones are not in the correct position, then your muscles will remain unhappy along with your whole body. This can all be addressed by seeking out a pelvic floor physical therapist. That is Kristi. Please make the time to take care of you. A happy mom equals a happy baby. Contact me here at OrthoCore Physical Therapy to start your pelvic floor physical therapy. P.S. Please check out my colleague's podcast, The Postpartum Revolution. These empowering interviews will demand change in the postpartum world while providing support and education to moms.